Welcome to episode 16 of the Mafia King's Heart. The sound of gunfire echoed through the street. Amy pressed her hands over her ears. Her entire body trembled. This couldn't be real. It felt like something from a movie, something that happened to other people, not her, never her. Yet shattered glass covered the SUV floor. Bullets struck metal. People screamed outside. And Nicholas's arm remained firmly wrapped around her, protecting her, shielding her, refusing to let go.
Stay down.
His voice was calm, far too calm. The calmness terrified her, because it meant this wasn't new to him, not even close. Another gunshot rang out, then another, then several more. The street had become a battlefield. In the front seat, Ryder spoke into an earpiece.
2 on the east side.
Pause.
1 moving behind the sedan.
Another pause. Then,
I see him.
Amy couldn't understand how he sounded so relaxed, as though he were discussing the weather.
Nicholas.
Her voice shook. He immediately looked down, meeting her eyes.
I'm here.
The simple words eased some of her panic. Not all of it, but enough. Outside, the situation escalated. Fast. Too fast. One of the attackers moved toward the SUV, weapon raised, closing the distance. Nicholas's expression changed instantly. The warmth disappeared. The concern vanished. Everything vanished, leaving behind someone Amy had never seen before. A predator. The transformation happened in seconds. Cold. Focused, lethal. For the first time, Amy understood why people feared him, why criminals avoided him, why powerful men spoke his name carefully. Because this version of Nicholas King looked terrifying. The rear door opened.
Nicholas.
Stay inside.
The command left no room for discussion. Then he stepped out. Amy stared, unable to breathe. Unable to move. The world outside felt unreal. Gunfire, chaos, fear, and Nicholas walking directly into it. A second later, Ryder joined him. Both men moved with frightening precision, like they had done this countless times before, because they probably had. Amy watched through the damaged window, her heart pounding violently. One attacker rushed forward. Nicholas reacted instantly. The confrontation lasted less than 3 seconds. 3 seconds. That was all it took. The attacker hit the ground, not moving. Amy's stomach twisted. The reality of Nicholas's world crashed into her. This wasn't business. This wasn't power. This wasn't money. This was survival. And Nicholas had clearly spent years learning how to survive. Several minutes later, sirens echoed in the distance. The remaining attackers retreated, disappearing as quickly as they arrived. Silence followed. Heavy, uncomfortable, terrifying. Amy barely realized she was crying until Nicholas returned. The moment he opened the door, she grabbed him, immediately, without thinking.
Nicholas.
His arms wrapped around her instantly, holding her tightly. Securely.
I'm okay.
The words were meant to reassure her. Instead, they nearly broke her. Because she had been terrified. Absolutely terrified. Not for herself, for him. The realization stunned both of them. Several long moments passed before Ryder approached, his expression unusually serious.
We found something.
Nicholas looked up, immediately alert.
What?
Ryder handed him an envelope, a simple black envelope. No address, no markings, nothing. Nicholas opened it. His expression darkened instantly.
What is it?
Amy's voice sounded small. Nicholas didn't answer. Ryder did.
It's a message.
Amy felt cold.
A message?
Ryder nodded.
The attack wasn't the objective.
A terrible feeling settled in her stomach. Then Nicholas handed her the note. 3 short sentences. You were warned. Stay away from her. Next time, we won't miss. Amy's hands started shaking. The words weren't directed at her. They were directed at Nicholas, because she was the target. And suddenly she understood something. The people behind this weren't trying to hurt Nicholas. They were trying to use her to destroy him. The realization left her speechless. Hours later, they arrived at a secure property outside the city. The location felt more like a fortress than a home. Private gates, security systems, guards. Amy stared.
People actually live like this.
No.
Nicholas's answer came immediately.
They hide like this.
The honesty hurt, because she could hear the exhaustion behind it. Years of looking over his shoulder. Years of expecting danger. Years of never feeling completely safe. For the first time, she truly understood how lonely his life must be. That night, sleep refused to come. Amy stood on the balcony outside her room, looking into the darkness, trying to process everything. Footsteps approached. Nicholas, of course. He stopped beside her. For several moments, neither spoke. Then Amy broke the silence.
How long?
Nicholas frowned.
How long what?
How long have you lived like this?
The answer came quietly.
My entire life.
The sadness in his voice broke her heart, because nobody should have to live that way. Nobody. Finally, Amy reached for his hand.
I'm not leaving.
Nicholas closed his eyes. The words should have made him happy. Instead, they filled him with dread, because the attack had changed everything. The enemy knew about Amy. The enemy had acted, and sooner or later, they would try again. A terrifying realization settled inside him. There was only one way to truly protect her. Make her leave. Make her hate him. Make her walk away before she became a casualty of his world. The thought nearly destroyed him, because for the first time in years, Nicholas King had found someone he loved, and now he was considering giving her up to keep her alive. As Amy leaned gently against his shoulder, she had no idea what he was thinking. No idea that the man she loved was already preparing to break both their hearts. Because sometimes the greatest act of love isn't holding on. Sometimes it's letting go. And Nicholas was about to face the hardest decision of his life.